Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Isaiah. You're in the zone with me, and it's hot in here because I got that lamp on, and there's no wind outside. So yeah, it's Ohio weather. It's crap. It's like Mother Nature's on her cycle rays on her pill, but I should shut up now before she get even worse on me in my town. But anyways, that's not what you're going to talk about. You want to talk about the most best and most badass action movie of all time. Pretty much the best action movie ever made. And I said it too. I don't care what no one says. It is the best action movie of all time. It's like the best movie of 2014. It's up there with Captain America too. Well, I take that back. Captain America, Winter Soldier, and the raid to Berandal, which is another word for thug in Indonesian language, is the best movie of 2014, hands down. I'm sorry, those two movies blew my mind away, blew my expectations, blew away all that good hype behind it. It's like, yep, it's a great movie. It's a great movie. And before I get to the whole review of the movie, I gotta go to like, yes, at the box office it did terrible. Well, I knew that was gonna happen too, because the marketing was terrible. It faced really hard competition at the end of March, going into April, which is Captain America, which I know is gonna dominate all the movie theaters out there. So I applaud Sony for pushing this movie out there worldwide. So I really appreciate it for them and give them kudos. But now on to the movie. Oh my goodness, Raid 2 was just... If you're a fan of the first one, Redemption, Raid Redemption, if you're a fan of that, the fans of Raid Redemption will love this movie so much more. Because the story's actually well done. It's about corruption. It's like The Godfather meets Bruce Lee films, like Into the Dragon. It's like that. Like it's really good too. The action scenes are really set pace, are really good. You might get that little shaky cam sometimes, but it didn't bother me because I was in too much of the hype. I was in too much of the thrill of the fight scenes themselves, because this was some real good fighting here. This was some good choreography. It made it so realistic. No CGI blood, and a middle finger to all those PG-13 movies. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Expendables and Protector 2. Go fuck yourself. Anyways, oh man, IKO is one of the main lead characters. He plays Rama. Ooh, wow. I know I can't really say Indonesian's name correctly, but our favorite character, Rama, he's back again. And this happens 2 to 3 hours after the first film. And I say, like, damn, he must be very, very tired, which he is. But he goes undercover. He's gonna fight the underworld crime industry, like the underworld crime. And I said, like, how is he gonna do that? Only one man, and it's like a small police unit too. It's a small police unit who's putting so much stress into him. And he said he don't want to do it, but something bad happens to him in his family. So he said, you know what? Let's take down these motherfuckers right now. So it was so good how he did it. It was good acting all across the board. Yes, I have to read subtitles, but I love reading subtitles. Yes, folks. A lot of Americans don't like reading subtitles. I'm the special American because I love reading subtitles. Ha! I'm superior. Anyways, so the pacing was good. We get a lot of good character detail from not just the main character, but the bad guys henchmen. So much characteristics. It's really good too. Hammer Girl, who was one of my favorites in the cast and crew, she's actually was actually cool too. I think she's deaf. But I think she has her glasses on because she's blind in one eye, and she is deaf, and that was very cool, and that was very interesting to her character too. I think she is deaf in real life. I gotta look at the actress name, but she had good fight scenes, and yeah, she had hammers. That's why they call her Hammer Girl, and it's like, oh shit, she got hammers, and when she did with those hammers, it was like, it was amazing, dog. It was just, oh my god, I can't tell you because I was spoiling everything, but it was just so done well. And her brother Batboy, weird too. He was great too. He had a really good fight scenes. Before they meet the main character, we had really good fight scenes. Not like their assassination missions. They were really good. They were very creative. They were very interesting. You never seen that type of assassination tactic before, so it was very, very good. I loved it a lot. And another bad guy I liked, he was called the Assassin. That's just all they called his name, which is fine by me. He was very badass. He was like, wow, because he got the speed, he got the knives. It was just, man, he was just so much. And this is amazing. But then you notice one thing about this movie: the fighting itself is very fast paced. It's not that slow down BS. It's not that CGI work BS. It's no wire work BS. It's just all good practical effects. You got some blood here and there. And it was practical blood too. Not real blood, but like the movie blood. It was very good. I loved it. The fast pace of the fighters themselves, they're so fast that you just can't keep your eyes on them that much because it's so fast, happens so much. So you don't blink. So I kept myself not blinking so much because I was getting so hyped up. He says a lot of things happen. There's a chase scene. The director who made this, Gareth Evans, yeah, whatever. He made the first one too, by the way. He said, I think I heard someone report that he didn't do a chase scene before. This is his first time doing a chase scene. Holy shit, was this good? It was like so much crazy cars getting crushed, motorcycles. The death scenes are so realistic. It's like, ooh, you have to be like, ooh, and oh. It was just so amazing. It was mind-blowing what you was watching. This was not just an action movie. This was a masterpiece at work here. Yes, I said it, folks. Yes, I call Raid to Berandal, I hope I said it correctly, a masterpiece. Because what the choreography, the acting, the storytelling, it sucked you in the world of the Raid itself. It was so good. It was so interesting. And the main character himself, you feel sorry for him. Like, man, I feel sorry for you, dog. Because he is getting jumped left and right by all types of people. Literally. Gangsters, crooked cops, you name it. Everyone wants to kill him. It's like, oh my god. He's like, I'm tired. I want to go back home. I have a wife. I have a child. I have a grandfather. Can I go home? Well, not a grandfather. He had the father at his own house, but that's a different story. And it was very nice. He had a really touching scene with his wife. I really liked that a lot. And they do use the work of people speaking English. And I think Rom does speak English because I heard his wife speak English to him on the phone. I can't get into too much in that detail because that was really good. And again, there was so much great detail within this movie. And you see I would say this is like a mobster film. It's a mobster film, Godfather type film, but it was really good, very done well. You really have to watch this movie because you will be so amazed and so surprised at how there is actually good action movies out there. Not that parkour bullcrap, not that CGI bullcrap, not that the disappointing Protector 2. Oh my God, was that terrible? No RZA BS, none of that stupid other shit going on. This is some real martial arts. This is some real action. This is some real characters going against some real bad guys, some real interesting, cool bad guys. And our hero, and this is this is a really good hero in my book. He's one of my favorite heroes because he goes against all odds. It's like David versus Goliath situation, but you see him go through all the odds. Him facing 10 dudes, him facing off prison guards, him facing off mobsters, him facing off Batboy and Hammer Girl. Oh my God! You thought the Two Brothers versus Mad Dog in the first one and was amazing. When you see this, it's like, damn! It was like, it was so fast, and it goes a little bit more faster than the first one. And again, I love the first one, but here I love it so much more because I saw the first one, which I love a lot. I love this film a lot more because it was so much more detail. It was so much action. It was all over action. And you're going to say, oh, it took its time to get action. But it told a story, though. It told an interesting and cool story. And people want to say, oh, they dragged the fighting way too long. They dragged the fighting, they stretched the fightings out. And I said, so? When they do a fight scene, it's worth the wait. It is really worth the wait of a fight scene. When they tell a story, you kind of do feel sorry for these characters. Some, not all. And then you get really all involved with their lives. And it's really interesting, too. And it's very cool. Because I was reading the subtitles, I was like, damn, I really feel sorry for you guys. And then when, again, the guy who plays Mad Dog, he's in this movie, too, playing a different character. And he was badass, too. He was really cool. He had a good final showdown, too. Not with the main character, but with some other bad guys. And it was really good. I liked it a lot. So much it was so much gangster-like style that I don't see in American movies anymore. Because this felt like a gangster movie / mobster movie / everything else, and an action movie on top of that. It's like, you see, when other countries do it, it's 10 times better. This is some real shit. This is not that fake shit. It's that real shit. So yeah. So all I can say is a must watch. You must watch it. Go to theaters now. Watch it. If your friend has it on, you got it on down low. Watch it from your friend's house. When it comes on Blu-ray, buy it. If it comes on streaming devices, stream that shit. Watch it 10 times because I already watch it like 10 times myself. And it was so good. It was, oh god, and the ending was really good. It was a good cliffhanger, and I can't wait for the third one. I just can't wait because the third one's gonna be a prequel, and they said, and I think the fourth one. I hope they come with a fourth one. There might be a sequel to the third and the second one. So I can't wait. There's so much great storytelling in this one. Good action, good pacing. I had little to no problems really. I just loved the movie. I really did. So it's a must watch. Yeah. And also, folks, do stay tuned for do stay tuned for Geeks to the Rounds discussion for Hannibal, whenever that happens. And do stay tuned for us when we do Game of Thrones on Monday. Tuesday is Blacklist. Wednesday is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Thursday is From Dusk Till Dawn. And as always, I said before, in future shows, we will have Sleepy Hollow as Charles as the host. Let me thank my broadcasters, or my sponsors really, before I get the hell out of here. Which I'd like to thank Geeks to the Rounds, Graphic Novels, folks like us, movie spoilers, Andy's podcast shows, which is Andy Flash podcast show and the Helicarrier Podcast show. They're both amazing, and do check out his channel. He just put up episode 0 about the Flash podcast. Do check that out. It's awesome. It's badass, and he's a really good guy. Check out his stuff. He's the real deal. And lastly, my favorite show of all time, the Views and Views show, which is me and my great friend Charles, because we're part of it and we love the show. And as always, folks, do keep it warm and locked and loaded and warm for me, because I'll be back.